Welcome to our channel, where we dive into pivotal moments of African history. Today, we're exploring the staggering event when Nigeria expelled over 1 million Ghanaians in the 1980s. This incident, often overlooked, offers crucial lessons and heart-wrenching narratives. We'll examine the factors leading to this drastic decision, its profound impacts, and the echoes it has left behind. Join us as we delve into the Ghana Must Go saga, named after the popular bags used by Ghanaians during their abrupt departure. Background information. Our story starts decades before the expulsion. Ghana and Nigeria, despite geographical distance, shared a strong bond through post-colonial struggles and economic ties. In the 1960s and 70s, many Ghanaians moved to Nigeria, drawn by its booming oil wealth and job opportunities. This migration initially symbolized Pan-African unity, but gradually sowed discord, laying the groundwork for future tensions. The rise of tensions. Economic and social challenges began to strain relations between Ghanaians and Nigerians. The late 1970s oil boom in Nigeria faltered, leading to financial hardship, rising unemployment, and inflation. Competition for jobs and resources intensified, and Ghanaians often became scapegoats for Nigeria's economic problems. Cultural and social misunderstandings deepened the divide, setting the stage for the Nigerian government's unprecedented decision. Overview of Ghana and Nigeria's relationship before the event. Before examining the 1980s events, let's look at the historical relationship between Ghana and Nigeria. These West African countries, rich in culture and resources, shared more than just borders. Post-independence, they worked to rebuild and redefine their nations, fostering a sense of brotherhood. However, their relationship dynamics were complex, influenced by economic fluctuations and political changes. Understanding this history is essential to grasping the factors that led to the mass expulsion of Ghanaians from Nigeria. Brief history of Ghanaian migration to Nigeria. During Nigeria's oil boom in the 1960s and 1970s, thousands of Ghanaians migrated seeking better economic prospects. Initially, these immigrants significantly contributed to Nigeria's economy, reflecting shared Pan-African solidarity. However, as Nigeria's financial landscape changed, this once beneficial migration became contentious. Economic and political climate in West Africa during this period. The 1970s and 1980s were marked by economic instability and political upheaval in West Africa. Nigeria's initial oil prosperity declined sharply, causing severe economic issues. Meanwhile, Ghana faced its economic challenges. These parallel hardships set the stage for rising tensions between Ghanaian immigrants and Nigerian citizens. The rise of tensions. Tensions between Ghanaians and Nigerians grew due to economic downturns, job competition, and cultural misunderstandings. The 1970s oil crisis hit Nigeria hard, leading to unemployment and inflation. Ghanaians, once welcomed, became scapegoats for Nigeria's economic woes. This hostility, fueled by insecurity and nationalism, led to a drastic governmental response. Impact of economic downturns and unemployment. Nigeria's economic decline caused widespread unemployment and financial strain. The job market contracted, leaving many Nigerians jobless. Ghanaians who had migrated for opportunities now competed with locals for scarce resources, breeding resentment and tension as they were unfairly blamed for the economic crisis. Social and cultural differences contributing to the tensions. Economic factors were compounded by social and cultural differences. Despite shared African roots, Ghanaians and Nigerians had distinct cultural identities, leading to misunderstandings and stereotypes. This cultural divide, magnified by economic anxiety, created a volatile atmosphere, worsening tensions between the communities. The expulsion decree. In 1983, President Shehu Shagari's government ordered all undocumented immigrants, primarily Ghanaians, to leave Nigeria immediately. Aimed at alleviating economic strain, the decree gave immigrants only a few weeks to exit. This decision ignored the contributions of Ghanaians to Nigeria's economy, sparking a chaotic and painful exodus. Analysis of the political and economic reasons behind this decree. The expulsion decree was a political maneuver to address unemployment and social unrest. By targeting the Ghanaian community, the Nigerian government redirected public frustration away from its policies. This decision provided a temporary scapegoat but ignored the long-standing contributions of Ghanaians, oversimplifying complex economic issues into a matter of immigration. Immediate reaction from the Ghanaian community and international observers. The immediate reaction to the expulsion was one of disbelief and chaos. Ghanaians, who had called Nigeria home for years, were suddenly uprooted. International observers criticized the move as inhumane and short-sighted, highlighting its potential to cause a humanitarian crisis. The Ghanaian government scrambled to respond, faced with the daunting task of welcoming back a massive influx of returnees. This decree not only strained Ghana-Nigeria relations, but also drew attention to the vulnerabilities of migrants in times of political and economic turmoil. Personal stories and testimonies of affected individuals and families. The human cost of the expulsion was immense. Families were torn apart, livelihoods lost, and dreams shattered. Ghanaians who had built lives in Nigeria faced a harsh and abrupt return. Tales of hurried departures, leaving behind homes and possessions, revealed deep emotional and psychological scars carried back to Ghana. Discussion of the hardships faced during the expulsion process. The journey back to Ghana was fraught with challenges. Overwhelmed by the sudden influx of returnees, transportation systems were stretched to their limits. Many traveled in harsh conditions with limited access to food, water, or medical care. The Ghana must-go bags, stuffed with hastily gathered belongings, symbolized this ordeal. The physical journey was just the beginning of their struggles. The journey back to Ghana and challenges encountered. Upon arrival, returnees faced new challenges. The struggling Ghanaian economy needed help to absorb the sudden influx of job seekers. Many struggled to find housing and employment and reintegrate into communities that had changed in their absence. This period of readjustment tested their resilience and adaptability, highlighting ongoing struggles after leaving Nigeria. Aftermath and legacy. The expulsion had significant impacts on both Ghana and Nigeria. Ghana faced economic strain as it absorbed the returnees, while Nigeria experienced a labor gap due to the sudden departure of Ghanaian workers. Diplomatically, the event strained relations and altered perceptions between the two nations. This period highlighted the complexities of migration, economics, and diplomacy in West Africa. Impact on Ghana-Nigeria relations. The Ghana must-go crisis initially created bitterness and mistrust between Ghana and Nigeria. Over time, however, it led to introspection and dialogue, fostering a gradual healing process. Today, both nations work towards stronger diplomatic ties and mutual support, recognizing the importance of regional cooperation. Conclusion. As we conclude, let's recap our journey. We explored the economic, political, and social dynamics that led to Nigeria's expulsion of over 1 million Ghanaians in the 1980s. We delved into personal stories of hardship and resilience, and examined the significant impact on both Ghana and Nigeria. This painful chapter offers invaluable lessons on migration policies and regional cooperation. Thank you for joining us on this historic journey. If this story moved you, please comment below and share your thoughts. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content that brings history to life. Let's learn from the past to build a more informed and empathetic world.